motherfucking podcast in the world.
We are here in the Creek in the Cave studio. I am one of your hosts, Sir D. West, Daniel West.
I'm your other host, Jordan McDonald, the wonderful motherfucking unicorn. And I have not smoked weed this morning.
Hey.
Yeah, just caffeine, baby. Just caffeine.
That's why you're bouncing off the
Bringing up a
walls.
new
Congratulations.
leaf. And per usual, we got Batman, Red Man, motherfucking White Man. He just got over his being sick, man. Motherfucking being in New York, man, and called them a bunch of pussies, man. Man of the motherfucking year, our pill. Compadre. Jimmy Clifford, thank you for that. Jimmy motherfucking Clifford on the ones and twos.
What up?
Yeah, we out here, man. So much shit going on with light-skinned niggas in the world right now.
Yo, it is. The war has begun.
There's a hip hop war going on.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on Kendrick's side.
Hey,
yeah, I'm on Kendrick Lamar's side. I know, man, just as a light-skinned dude, I know that Drake's feelings were hurt when Rick Ross called him white boy.
Oh, the album cover's wrong. You wrong.
Yeah, well, just being a mixed dude, being a mixed dude, anytime we get called white boy, it just drives
Rick Ross said he got a nose BBL because he didn't want his nose to look like his father's.
Yeah.
Have you seen Drake's father?
Yeah.
He's got a fat ass nose.
He's got a big ass nose. Well, I mean, my dad got a big ass nose too. I got my dad's nose. If I ever got money, I'm not getting a nose job.
Yeah.
So niggas, I got a black dad. You know what I'm saying?
Like his dad's nose is like wide.
Yeah, but as a mixed person, you gotta like do shit to show niggas that you're like black or whatever. And it's like, once somebody calls you white boy, you're just like, I gotta defend that shit. And I know Drake is hurt.
Is that why you have the pick right now?
You're fucking right. You're fucking right. Yeah.
He puts
I'm being extra black right now. I got the pick. I got the fro. I'm not playing, bro. I need niggas to know I'm not.
Drake put a text out with his mom where he.
That's the most white boy shit you can do.
He called Rick Ross racist.
I was like, oh man.
Wait, what is this? Are these like snakes? Because that's pretty white right there.
This? No, this is Anubis, bro. This is Egyptian, black as fuck,
extremely
African.
black.
Okay, what's the other one?
It's a fish.
A fish. Okay.
Yeah, I found this.
I was gonna say it's very like Slytherin, and I feel like Slytherin is white culture.
No, Slytherin gang, man.
That's
the
Anubis.
motherfucking Harry Potter gang put me in Slytherin. I was like, I ain't one of these snake ass niggas.
What's the blackest house?
Probably Slytherin, honestly.
Slytherin's the blackest house?
Probably when you think about it, Slytherin.
But Malfoy.
Nah,
Malfoy.
I don't think it's Slytherin because it's too many like conniving.
Hey, maybe that Hufflepuff. You know?
Yeah, there's too many conniving white dudes in there.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's probably Ravenclaw just because you don't really know much about Ravenclaw.
Yeah,
okay.
Movie.
Like they keep
you don't know much about black culture.
There should be a Ravenclaw movie where they're just like it was good, dog. What
call it,
Ravenclaw cut? You know,
we actually call it nigga claw on the inside. We just we make the white folks. Call
Ravenclaw's
it
the only house with a step team.
Yeah.
Maybe they all wear do rags in Ravenclaw. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Are you on Kendrick also?
Hey, I'm Team Kendrick all the way.
I feel like 100%. I gotta represent Drake. I like any underdog, and right now Drake's the underdog.
Drake is not the underdog. Drake is not the underdog.
Dude, everyone against Drake. That's not fair.
No. Drake is nowhere close to being the underdog.
Why? Because he's the top.
As far as like fan wise, this is honestly it's Drake versus the field, but realistically, it's Drake versus Kendrick. Everybody else just so happened to be.
Everybody else kind of jumped in on it.
Kendrick, Drake is Thanos, and Kendrick is.
Drake is not Thanos.
Drake is Thanos.
No. Okay, time out.
Drake is Thanos.
Can I make my argument?
100%.
I don't know as much as you guys about this, and you're gonna have to educate me. But this is my initial thought.
Yeah.
I think that Metro Boomin, Future, both of them specifically, and I'll even go as far, I'll just say no, I'll just stick with both of those. And Rick Ross. I'll throw Rick Ross in there too. All bitches, because Drake put them all on, and now they're coming after him.
See,
that's the thing.
This is where you're wrong.
He didn't really put them on.
Yeah, this is where you're wrong.
Granted, like some of their biggest hits have Drake featured on it, but like.
But they were well-known artists. And
no, wrong.
Extremely
I have
successful.
not heard of Future before that album with him and Drake came out.
Jimmy.
Oh, nigga, you ain't heard Dirty Sprite 2?
Yeah.
No. That's one of the best like trap albums ever created.
Okay, but
Jimmy, this is where your whiteness is showing.
My whiteness is showing.
Your whiteness is showing
the
here.
Caucasity of Jimmy right now.
Future was popping way before Drake, and they did not need Drake to get to the level that they are right now.
And Rick Ross
they would have
had
got to this level. Rick Ross
hustling,
was Teflon
fucking
Don.
Push It to the Limit.
Is where we finally saw Drake on a Rick Ross album, but that was like he'd already had fucking
maybe not Rick Ross, but yeah, I think you're not going to convince me on Future. Future might have been good in the trap scene and coming up. There's no way he would have. My little sister would never have fucking heard of Future if it wasn't for Drake.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he wasn't already
DSP too,
Future,
nigga.
you know what I mean?
DSP
He's
too.
not. No, you can't get to that next level mainstream without someone bringing you up.
Yeah, but a lot of these people aren't trying to be mainstream.
That's
is
a
the
lie.
point.
That's a lie. There's no one that's not trying to get huge. You don't go into that
there's
business
a lot
without
of people
trying to
that
get
aren't-
huge.
That aren't trying to get huge like that. No one. I don't think any of these guys want to be Drake.
I don't think they want to be Drake, but I think that they want to be Jay-Z.
I don't think they necessarily want to be Jay-Z. It's a completely different lane. Future's lane is completely different from all these other guys' lane. The way Future changed hip hop. When Future came out, everybody sounded like Future.
Sure. I'll give
This
you that.
fucking like mumble rap, like the fucking
Yeah.
But I don't think that's good.
That's
I don't-
Future.
The
But I
ashy
don't
throat hip hop.
I don't think
it's
that's good for hip hop. I don't think that he brought them in I don't think he helped hip hop.
I don't think when it first came out, I wasn't a big fan of it. But like the way it's influenced hip hop, it did take it to another level.
It did.
Hip hop has been on the downstream for the past 5 years.
Nah, because
It hasn't had a Billboard
off-
Top 100 all year.
three years ago, hip hop became the #1 genre in the world.
It has
So-
not had a #1 hit all year.
Really.
All in the past 12 months, there's not been a single hip hop song
Isn't the
topping
the
the charts.
Kendrick and Future song right now?
Maybe right now, but
Number one?
that's because of the beef. I think the beef is fake, honestly, but that's just
Yeah,
my
I
I
think-
thought.
mean, we can really
The
get
beef
into like
is great for
conspiracy theories of
business.
this.
The beef is great for numbers. I can't lie. The beef is great for
It
numbers.
needed numbers.
It
Hip hop
needed
was on the
numbers.
downslide.
Hip hop was kind of a
Yeah.
little bit boring.
Think
And
about
then,
it,
like,
But I'm not going to blame that on Future.
But can we? This is my argument. Can we say that Drake is right now the #1 rapper in the world?
Yeah.
yeah, we can say that.
Okay. And Drake's last album, For the Dogs, sold 400,000 albums first week.
Mm-hmm.
That's less than half of his previous
Yeah,
albums.
yeah.
And he's the number
think-
one artist, and people just aren't buying that shit
I
anymore.
think that's most
It's
albums.
like rock and
though.
But I
roll
also
kind
feel
of
like
fell
think
off.
that's all
people kind of
albums.
got tired of Drake too, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Lil Baby's been falling off.
I'm not
Fucking-
saying all hip hop. I think that's albums in general.
No, because when
Beyonce
people don't
album
buy
just
albums,
came
it's
out.
streams.
I mean, but
Exactly.
really,
Yeah, but Beyonce's album just came out and it
but
only
when I
sold
say
like 350.
album sales, I mean like you have a certain amount of streams, and that equals album sales.
Yeah.
They're the same thing now.
Yeah.
But hip hop is falling off, I think, and I think that this beef it was what they needed to
resurrect
reinvigorate it, and
That
that's
makes
why
sense,
it's
yeah.
fake. And I think that a lot of these guys aren't really that angry with Drake. Like for example, Kendrick calling the big three. There's no big three. There's just Big Me. That's a weak bar, like diss.
It's
no,
not.
it's a hard bar, but it's not like really a disrespectful
Well,
bar.
it's a jab. It's
yeah,
a jab at him.
it's just a little
Just
jab.
because the whole first-person shooter thing, apparently they wanted Kendrick on the song, and he was like, "Fuck all that." And then they do the whole they name drop him, but also there's like hints in the song that they're kind of getting at him, like J. Cole going, "I'm numero uno," and then saying, "Me and Drake is like the Spider-Man meme." And if we're the big three, then if you're #1 and then you or Drake are looking at each other like, oh, we're the same person, then that puts me at #3. As far as if I'm Kendrick, I'm not taking a #3 disrespect. You know what I mean? As far as like,
but Drake is clearly #1.
as far as like fan wise and album sales and all that, yes. But as far as lyrically on pen to paper, who's the best rapper?
Eminem.
Little Wayne. No. It's Kendrick.
Okay.
nah,
It's Kendrick.
I'm just waiting on Kendrick to let one of those voices in his head out
Yeah.
to go against Drake. I don't know. I'm just waiting to hear which voice Kendrick lets out. You know what I'm saying?
the thing ruining
which
this beef,
personality
though,
are we gonna get?
The thing ruining this beef is all the AI bullshit.
Oh, we don't
Yeah,
know
the
what's
AI
real,
shit
what's
is kind
fake.
of-
Yeah, and honestly, because this is why I say Drake is the underdog. Drake has social media on his side. Kendrick is an extremely silent person, but Drake utilizes the hip hop media and his internet fan base drones and all the people in this camp to push narratives, right? So there was all the AI Kendrick verses that came out there. A lot of these people, and a lot of people went online and was like, oh, these are kind of trash. And then one of Drake's people was just like, keep that same energy when you find out those are all real.
And
right?
then they weren't real.
Yeah, and then they're not real. And I'm thinking, okay, I think Drake has AI technology.
I'm about to release an
course he
AI
does.
verse.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
For like, if you to put a verse out there and people question if it's AI, and I think his verse might have been AI. I think he has AI writing for it. To be honest with you,
No, I used to
I
give
think
Drake
so.
more shit on like the writing, but I feel like I'm gonna give it up to him now. I feel like he does.
Lil
plenty of
Yachty
his
wrote
own
one of his
writing.
songs on his last album.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole song.
Yeah.
Which
bar
one?
for bar. They just I don't know.
Jumbo
which one it was.
popcorn or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't listen to it, but Yeah, they put out a reference track of Lil Yachty singing one of the whole song for Drake.
It's also like goofy as fuck though, because it's like none of y'all gonna shoot each other.
Well, that's what I mean. This
y'all,
isn't
y'all
like
just
a,
grown men sitting in mansions, fucking like beefing with each other. When it's like, oh, what kind of beef is this really? Like y'all are, just rich as fuck. And
Rick Ross
bored.
put out there that the way Drake has
I see
his
you called your
contracts-
mommy on me, white boy.
Yeah, but like the way
Tell her
Drake,
she's a lovely lady. Hey Drake, the property next to me, 37 million. You got the money, drop it, playboy. It's so like rich. Nobody on earth really can fucking like relate to this beef anyway.
yeah, but a
That's
lot of
the
people
goofiest part.
are theorizing that
Y'all are
a
just
lot of them
rich
are
and
upset
bored.
because of Drake's contracts.
Oh yeah, I heard that shit too. It's all these conspiracies and stuff.
Yeah,
Who the
like,
fuck knows? I
Somebody's
don't
just
know.
like, just because he's half Jewish, he's in there with the Jewish people.
Yeah, I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on. I'm
no
waiting
wonder
on.
Kanye hates him so much.
I'm waiting on Kendrick to call him a Jew. That'd be fucking fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you think
I
that-
love the Jewish community though. So
Do you think that like a guy like Kendrick could get away with making fun of Drake for being Jewish? or
Well,
no?
yeah,
Yeah.
Kendrick
Yeah.
could do it. Kendrick would do it on a jazz
He called
sample
himself
from
an
the
Israelite.
fucking.
On one of the songs, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
He goes, I'm not black anymore. That's just a color. I'm an Israelite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Here's the thing about Kendrick.
Kung
is
Fu
like,
Kenny. I want Kung Fu Kenny to come out and kick Drake in the forehead. Why don't we just have these niggas box? Y'all niggas want a real beef.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
not
the
fair.
fuck
Drake
the
is
money
so
talk.
much bigger, dude.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think Kendrick will like.
No way
is
in hell,
faster.
dude.
Yeah.
Drake is. You can't
don't know.
teach size.
No, but Rick Ross said that Drake got a tummy tuck and paid for his six pack. So Kendrick may just get one good body shot and that fake six pack may just collapse on him,
Kendrick out
which
here
would be
doing push-ups
hard.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
and
Kendrick be
burpees
out
and
here
shit.
like working out and shit.
just on the street in front of a random hood.
Yeah, I feel like Drake's body may be bot like that might be
Yeah.
all surgery.
Kendrick-
You may not actually have any
Kendrick
muscle
got
tone. It's
prison
all
strength, yo.
Yeah.
Maybe
He
I
got
don't
that
know.
Compton strength. You gotta remember, Kendrick is from Compton, California. Drake is Toronto and was on Degrassi.
Sure. I'm not arguing that Drake is more like gangster than Kendrick.
No, not
I'm
that, but
saying
like
that-
toughness. I feel like Kendrick is way tougher than
Drake is working out listening to Taylor Swift and shit.
Yeah, have you seen this nigga Kendrick do pull-ups? It's kind of crazy.
No.
When you just watch this nigga do pull-ups, you're just like, you are just in the streets in New York, like on the rail. Just
also
You live in
a-
New York?
no, there's just random videos of him. Like, there's a video that I saw yesterday of him in New York, just on the street, just on the fucking construction site, doing
Yeah.
pull-ups like crazy.
What's his nephew's name?
Baby King?
I like Baby King.
Yeah.
Baby King, my favorite song right now, like rap song, is probably Family Ties. I think
Family
that one
Ties.
goes so hard.
Kendrick throwing
Baby
shots on
King
that song
is
too.
one of
Yeah.
Kendrick's voices just manifested into a human. One of
that's
the voices
Kendrick's-
from To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's Kendrick's like ratchet side. Is
Yeah.
Baby King.
I was listening to Pimp a Butterfly the other night because J. Cole called it trash in his fucking
Oh,
7-minute
the
drill.
slander,
Yeah,
yo.
and it was like,
That's
all
one of
right,
the
that's
greatest
fucking
albums of all
ridiculous.
time.
That album is pretty fucking great. But then I forgot what song I was listening to, and I was like, this sounds like Baby Keem.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, Baby Keem literally is one of Kendrick's just personalities. Just
Well, that
out.
makes sense.
Yeah, let's talk about
Manifested
that
as a
slander.
human.
Everybody's slandering Kendrick's album discography like he has a bad album. Yo, To Pimp a
Which is-
Butterfly
which is
is one of the
crazy.
greatest albums.
But then J.
ever.
Cole did do like some,
Yeah, he apologized like
he
a little
apologized.
bitch.
Yeah, he apologized. Like, come on, nigga, you
Yeah,
can't
he
apologize.
saw all
in
the shit
hip-hop.
that was coming and was just like, I don't want no parts
Yeah.
of any of this beef, yo.
Because that shit didn't sit right with my soul.
J. Cole bores me.
He is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for him to say that Kendrick had a boring album was like, come on, dog.
Yeah,
Everybody
he was
goes to
reaching.
sleep.
He was reaching. And then he was like, I didn't really mean that. I was
Yeah.
just like giving into, the peer pressure of the shits, which I get too, but it was also like, nah, nigga, you fucking wanted to step into the ring, nigga, stay in the ring. Don't fucking back out after
Yeah,
you
he
send a
been-
shot. You can't send a shot and then back out.
Yeah, he been dropping these
That makes us
fire
light skinned
ass-
niggas look terrible, dog. It makes us look fucking soft.
Yeah.
And we can't have too many shits that make us look soft, bro. We already got this soft, light skinned singing nigga Drake doing.
Now, I will say Drake's diss was kind of hard.
Push up.
Yeah, the push up diss.
It was cool.
It was kind of hard.
It was cool. I just
there
like
were a lot of good bars. In
Metro,
there.
shut your hoe ass up and go start making some drums, nigga. That shit was hilarious.
Here's my thing.
Which
with
is a
Drake.
funny thing to say to somebody that literally just does drums.
Yeah,
Like-
but like, can you give me one? Like, I feel like Drake. If you're looking at just a person dealing with fame, I feel like he's dealt with it perfectly the entire time.
Drake.
Yeah,
Nah, the nigga's a pedophile. He hasn't
Sure,
dealt with
he
fame
might-
perfectly the entire time. He would have dealt with it perfectly the entire time if he wasn't hitting up Millie Bobby Brown when she was like 16. Be like, holler at me when you're 18, nigga. That's gross.
Yeah, that's gross.
I need people to like talk about Drake being a pedophile on the track. That's what Kendrick needs to come out with. Just be like, pedophile Drake.
Yeah.
Pedophile BBL Drake. Because nigga, what? Because I feel like whoever goes against Drake like brings up the pedophile shit and the liposuction shit. You kind of won. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, Rick Ross is racist.
I don't know. I think Drake
Telling your white
is
mom-
extremely dangerous to society.
I don't know, man.
Just this guy that, like,
We need a better representation of light skinned niggas. That's why I
if
fuck
Drake
with Ludacris.
keeps going the way he's going, everybody on the planet will be Eskimo brothers with Drake.
He's fucking everybody.
Dude, there was a video at his concert where this dude, this football player, ex-football player, and his wife, who's extremely beautiful, and then Drake is like lifted on the platform so he sees everybody, and then from a distance he sees his football player's wife. He goes, "Hey, yo, green shirt, you fine as fuck, yo." And I was like, this dangerous motherfucker. You saw this bad bitch from a mile away and then just like hollering at her, dog. I'm telling you, he got her Instagram. And
There's also a video of Drake at a concert a few years ago, and he had this chick he was singing to her on stage. She was like, "How old are you?" She was like 16. He was like, "Oh, like I can't believe you're just 16 or whatever. You can't be looking like this, making me feel like that, nigga. You're gross.
Yeah.
You're a fucking pedophile, Drake. I need niggas to talk about this nigga being Jewish, which isn't a bad thing. I support the Jewish community. I need niggas
I'm not
to
gonna
talk-
say. I'm not gonna say what race the doctor was.
He was Jewish.
It was a Jewish doctor.
Yeah. I need niggas to bring out this nigga being
also-
a fucking creep to teenage girls, because nigga, that's gross, and that's
But-
great artillery to use against
But
the
he's
niggas.
just a creep in general, dude. Like, if any other dude moved the way Drake did, they would be classified as a
Well, I
fucking
need
creep.
shit to be brought up on fucking wax, nigga. I need Kendrick
Like
to smoke them.
any chick that like pops off on the internet, he's always in their likes. Like this comedian chick who's like talk about being a bad bitch with autism. I don't know if you've seen this video or not.
Oh yeah, bro, I know her.
She's like she looks really good, right?
I met her in LA. She's super cool. She's a sweetheart.
Super cool, looks really good.
Yeah.
And then she posted a video about being a bad bitch with autism. Who's in the fucking likes? Champagne Poppy. It's like, nigga, what are you doing, bro? Why are you with all these bad bitches likes?
Who do you want in their likes?
I'm just saying.
That I don't know. I'm the only married man right now in the room, and I'm like, I want him to be just fucking everybody. Like, I'll live vicariously through that. You know what I mean? Like, what was that one where he goes, what fuck was it? Jimmy Cooks, and he's like, rappers want to know if I hit it, and it's like, of course. You know what I'm talking about? What's that fucking that line?
All right, supposedly he smashed Bobby Altoff or whatever, the little white girl
Oh,
after
yeah.
their interview, and that's
Yeah,
why
that's
she got
boring.
divorced.
That's
Yeah, that's
boring.
boring. But you know, she did get divorced over it, which is exciting.
Flying out Ice Spice when she just gets famous. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, I don't know. I don't like it.
Sexy Red?
I don't.
I
like
mean, I'm not mad at that, but it's like, you know,
I'm mad at all of it, dog. Just settle down.
I need
nigga.
niggas to take
At
Drake
what
out,
point-
so-
No, you don't want him to settle
so we
down.
realize that
but
Ludacris
time
is
out,
the
time
top
out,
light skinned
time
nigga in the
out.
world.
If you're gonna be this guy who's
After
like
me.
flying out every bad bitch, you can't also be the guy to be like, I got a fucking necklace full of all the rings I bought every bitch I've been with. It's like, no, nigga,
He's
you're
not,
not
that
guy.
anymore. He's not that guy anymore. He's not
still
Captain
that-
Save a Ho.
not-
He hasn't been Captain Save a Ho for like
No,
4 albums.
No,
dude,
he's
he's
still
always
Captain
Captain
Save-A-Ho.
Save-A-Ho.
That
Give me an
nigga-
example.
He's still
Every
Captain
singing
Save-A-Ho.
album he drops where he's singing like a bitch, just some crooning like to some whore. It's like, come on, dog.
I feel like Drake will forever be Captain Save-A-Ho.
I got
don't know.
37 bras for all the.
And as a
bitches.
mixed
It's
dude
like,
who,
come on.
you know, who got a white girl pregnant, it's like, oh, dog, you just giving mixed niggas a bad name.
Yeah.
Because look how pale Adonius is.
Yeah.
But mixed dudes, we can't get white girls pregnant, man. Our babies come out too pale. They
blonde
can't
hair,
say
blue-eyed
nigga.
baby.
It's terrible. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
gross.
I imagine my babies will come out pretty pale too. We have that in common.
You know? Can't do it. I don't know.
I don't know. I just like, I feel like there's a lot of disrespect going on with Drake, man, and I don't like it. I want him to be. I'm not saying he's like a Jay-Z, but I think Jay-Z is kind of doing that same shit Chappelle's doing, which is like he's legend building now.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
make another album. Fuck off. Like, I want to hear jokes from Dave Chappelle, and I want to hear raps from Jay-Z. I don't want him to just be like,
Yeah, but I feel like with Jay-Z, like another album wouldn't do anything for his legacy.
no, exactly. But
Like 444 was the perfect album to end out on, and then he'll drop a hard verse on a Khaled feature or whatever. But like,
I've been loving all the
what album
memes.
can he drop that's gonna top with
But
444.
no, I'm not saying top it, but I'm saying like Lil Wayne, in my opinion, is the greatest rapper of all time, and you could tell because that motherfucker just loves rapping.
Yeah,
all
just
he does
raps.
is rap.
Yeah.
He just raps all day, all fucking day, and he wants to do it. Whereas Jay-Z, I kind of feel like it was just like, oh, this worked for now, and now I'm moving on to something else, and it's like, that doesn't intrigue me.
I feel like that's what you're supposed to do when you get older.
I don't think so.
Honestly,
I'm gonna be doing this shit, talking about like, man, I think you should really fuck that 19-year-old. I'm gonna be doing that forever.
That's different from rap, though.
I wonder if Jay-Z's still
I'm
drinking
gonna be doing
Ciroc.
stand up forever.
Watching Wayne go out there with like half bald, half dreads, and still rapping a milli at WrestleMania was very depressing to watch, dog.
Yeah, but here's another hot take. You guys are gonna get angry at this. I don't think rap is meant to be performed live.
It's not. Rap shows honestly suck.
They suck.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear you rapping over your song. Play the instrumental. Rap that.
The last,
get, like,
it depends on the rapper. Larry June's show was really good. Larry June's a great
It depends
live.
on the rapper, dude.
Yeah.
Kendrick
I
Lamar
would
puts
say-
on a fantastic
Sure,
show.
I've seen clips of his show and that looked cool, but for the most part, rap blows.
I
Watching
understand
live.
it.
I
But
saw
a lot of these
Gucci Mane
dudes-
live, and that was the worst concert
A
I've
lot
ever
of
been
these
to.
dudes aren't like trained for performance-wise.
But I'm not saying that they should be. I'm saying keep making albums.
No, they should be because they're entertainers at the end of the day. They're just
And that's how they make
entertain-
their money is like
these niggas are-
performances.
Yeah, but no,
These
but
niggas
it's
are
a
not
different-
hard. They're fucking entertainers.
No, but it's a different type of thing. You're not going to expect the same thing of an actor on Broadway as you would as a film actor. They're both entertainers, but they're very different skill sets. And I think that oftentimes,
Yeah, but if you
people
go
that
on
make
tour-
good albums, but I don't want to see them on tour. I love Lil Wayne. I don't have no interest in seeing Lil Wayne live.
I feel that. Touche. I don't know. Yeah, rap shows do kind of suck. But
Well, I think the problem with rap shows is there's no like liveness to it. Like with a rock show, you have instruments these guys are playing, and like they're creating it right now. With a rap show, play, and then I hear the better version of it, and then I hear a tired guy yelling
A few words.
and he's also like confused because there's 45 guys on stage that are all smoking blunts, so he can't see where the fuck he's looking.
Yeah, I mean there are rappers that will perform with a live band, and that's when it's best. But
That
when
Anderson
it's fun.
.Paak, great live performer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But he's
that's
also a
different
drummer.
That's what I'm saying. It's a different thing.
Yeah, it's a way different thing. Yeah. I like Don Toliver, but I saw his show last year, and I was like, man, I wish I didn't buy tickets for this bullshit. This is some bullshit. Nigga, I could have listened to this same exact show like on my motherfucking phone. And because all he does is play the studio track, and then every once in a while he'll jump in on a few words. But he has so much effects on his voice that he can't get the same effects live. So it's like, oh, this is kind of...
Well, like Kanye, I imagine is fucking sick live, but that's because he's on the beat maker.
Yeah,
and
he's also a crazy person.
and that's fun. We like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
yeah, a little crazy is good.
Speaking of, here's a connection between New York and the rap game. I think that like to compare this beef with Drake and Kendrick to like a real rap beef, like with 50 and Ja Rule or like Biggie and Tupac, I feel like it's just insulting.
Yeah, it is insulting.
Because like what Biggie was saying, 50 was saying like real aggressive things
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Ja Rule.
But
Well,
then,
they were
like, Ja
also-
Rule's career pretty much ended, too, after that 50 Cent beef, too. Shouts out
Yeah.
to 50.
I mean, there was also violence.
He did that a
involved
lot
with
though.
those,
He,
so-
he
Yeah.
had a couple different careers he destroyed.
Yeah.
They're-
See, we aren't going to see any careers get destroyed.
No,
from
they're
this
already
beef.
at the top of their fucking game. Like,
Ja Rule was
one's-
at the top of his game. That's the whole point. He took him down
Well,
from the top.
Yeah, he was.
Ja Rule only had, like, a few songs, though.
Yeah, but
really.
50 Cent was some dude that came out with a mixtape, dude. He
But-
was
but
no one.
Ja
No,
Rule,
50
Ja Rule, the difference is Ja Rule was the hottest rapper at the time, whereas Drake and Kendrick Lamar already have their careers done. Like they could retire right now and legacy set, right?
Yeah.
Ja Rule was at the top for like maybe a year. He was only a year into his career, really. Like it's not like he had like a mountain of like classic albums,
Sure.
and then 50 came. You know,
Yeah.
These are the two hottest rappers right now, and now they're going at it.
They've been kind of, like, going at it subliminally for years.
for like 10 years. They've
But
been
now I just want to see
shots
if
back
it
and
goes.
forth.
I just, like, enjoy Kendrick Lamar so much more.
Yeah.
Creatively.
I think
like,
he makes better albums. Like
Makes
as
better
far
albums.
as a complete body of work, I think Kendrick Lamar makes better bodies of work. Whereas to me, Drake's albums sound like a cluster of hits or misses.
I will have to disagree with you on that one. I think Take Care is a phenomenal album.
That's
Yeah,
one
that,
album.
that was
On its own.
2011.
So, yeah,
though.
one
Sure,
album.
but
One
no.
album.
What?
And it's one album, and I think that album is boring.
Okay, what about If You're Reading This, It's Too Late? That's a fun album.
It's a cool album, full of good raps and everything. But as far as like a cohesive body of work, I think Good Kid, Mad City.
Sure,
is
but I think
fantastic.
but I also think it's different in general. Like Kendrick, yeah, sure, he has hits like Humble or some of his actual like Billboard topping songs, but that's not really what he does. Where I feel like Drake, almost every one of his albums has at least 3 number ones on it, like hits.
Yeah, Drake is good at making hits.
And all of Drake's albums, they sound so similar and they have a similar voice, but you can still listen to. I can put on any album and it wouldn't feel dated.
Yeah, but also
Take Care. If you listen to it right now, it doesn't sound like, oh my god, like this is.
But that's like Drake's position to like make hits, whatever. I don't feel like Kendrick's position is to make hits. He makes.
And also go back and listen to Good Kid, Mad City and see how many hits are on that album.
Yeah,
my girl, I played that album for my girl on the way to Houston.
Wait, what's that one? All Day Long and Better Have It. Mad City. Yeah.
Yeah, like I played that album for my girl for the first time because she had never heard like any of Kendrick's albums, and because she grew up in fucking Japan and isn't cultured in our culture or whatever. So on the way to Houston, I played Good Kid, Mad City, and then she goes, "Oh my god, I didn't realize all of these hits were on this one album." And it's fucking The Swim Pools, Drank, fucking Money Trees, fucking Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, fucking like all of these great ass songs, Poetic Justice, fucking Mad City, all of that shit on one album. It's fucking phenomenal.
I feel
That's
like
just the first album.
Drake is like, here, all right, I'm here, my business is making pop hits or whatever. And it's like Kendrick, his subject matter isn't the formula for a pop hit, but he still is able to make it into a pop hit, which is like you have more skill in that regard, because it's like Drake's songs are like very just like to the point, cookie cutter, this is a pop hit. Kendrick's are like, oh, this nigga's actually really talking about some shit that is not mainstream pop hit, but he still is able to make it into like a pop hit. Because like that Swimming Pools Drink, you think it's a party song, but then you listen to it, it's like, oh, he's talking about addiction and alcoholism and like having family members that are drunk.
Album. Like he makes it flow to where it doesn't feel.
But you'll
out of
still
place.
get fucked up to it. Be like, pull up, drink, nigga, headshot, drink, nigga.
Tell me if you would agree with this then. Maybe Drake is more like a Elvis, huge. One name, everyone knows who the fuck you're talking about.
Nigga Prince outlived my jet.
Doesn't write all of his own songs, but it's always going to be a hit no matter what. Whereas Kendrick is a Bob Dylan. You have to read the lyrics. It's going to be a lot more artistic. Not as many people are going to fuck with it because because when you take such a perspective, a lot of people are going to disagree with the perspective.
But people still fuck with it because they'll do great on the charts and stuff.
Sure.
Like
I mean,
Humble
Bob Dylan had hits, without a doubt. But Elvis is the king of rock and roll.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like Drake's right now the king. I think Drake is better than.
And look,
just in terms of being a rapper, I think he did more than like a lot of people. I think it's ignorant to not give him credit for being at the very top of the game for as long as he's been.
But that's where I disagree with you, because he's never had an album where he just raps.
I mean, what about
he fuses his
because
singing
Drake makes
with
pop
it.
music. Drake is the McDonald's. This nigga Drake is the McDonald's of hip hop.
What about the album with Future? What's that one? Big Rings. I got some really big things. I mean, that's a fully rap album.
I mean, Future's doing his fucking mumble crooning on it, but it's pretty much in that same lane. But like Drake does more than just rap. And so when people say he's the best rapper, to me, it goes.
I don't think he's the best rapper. I think he's the top of the rap game.
I'll give you. He's at the top.
But like I said, Lil Wayne is better. I don't think you can.
McDonald's is the top of fast food. That doesn't mean it's like the best shit, but it's like it's still
actually
number
not.
one.
It's
What's
not.
number one?
Subway.
Get
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's more Subways on the planet than there are McDonald's.
Well, Drake is the Subway of hip hop, and
but does it make more money than McDonald's?
I mean, assuming that there's more of them, I would imagine it makes more.
I feel like McDonald's had to make more money because they're a property company and not even a restaurant company. They own properties.
They own the property, the farm. And like if you look at a fucking Subway and a McDonald's, I'm pretty sure more people are eating.
I prefer McDonald's, but I also think McDonald's has worse press than Subway does. And like in the U.S., McDonald's is huge.
I don't know. Subway had a whole pedophile as
their. They had to go to sports after Jared, dog.
But like, there's not as many McDonald's like abroad. I've noticed. as there are subways. I was shocked
Really?
at how many subways
Really?
there are. Yeah, like when I was in Scotland, there was like a subway every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Drake is the McRib.
But so I was gonna connect that to I just got back from New York, and dude, New York, they're all pussies now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because New York is the worst it's ever been for two reasons. One, everyone is a pussy. You can't say whatever you want to say. That crowds get offended, and it's more dangerous than it has been in like 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like, someone runs up, punches you in the face, steals your wallet. You go to the cops. You're like, I just got robbed. They're like, what did he look like? I have no idea. I'm not going to say anything. I don't know what he identified as, whether it was a man or a woman.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, it's just bullshit like that.
Oh, that's fun.
Like I have a friend that lives in New York. She's been in New York her entire life, and she's hilarious because she just doesn't give a fuck. She says whatever she wants to say. So we had lunch with her, and she sits next to Dylan and Colin, and she goes, "Listen, dudes, I don't want to be offensive or anything, but I'm not PC, and I'm just gonna speak how the fuck I want to speak." And then they're like, "Yes, go for it." And she starts talking shit about her family. They're like, "Yeah, that bitch lives at the dump, and all of her family died of cancer." And it's like, what the fuck? But like, you don't get that in New York anymore.
Yeah.
Like they said, they said a bad word on stage, and, and everyone in the audience was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
And they're representatives of that bad word.
Yeah, exactly.
Shouts out to our queer community listeners. Everybody's getting soft up. America's just a big, soft as baby doo-doo now.
And everyone, all they talk about is their therapist. And it's like, good. I'm glad you have therapy if you feel like you need it. But write a fucking joke. We go to these shows so we cannot think about our depressing ass lives.
Yeah,
They're just a bunch of liberal assholes.
Oh, God. And it's like, here's the thing. People are like, oh, it's the liberals. It's like, no, the fucking Republicans are just as bad. They're just the other way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get Republicans that are like, I want to say it because of free speech. And it's like, that's not why you want to say it. You want to say it because you want to say it.
Yeah, you just want to say it. Yeah, there's a video of DJ Academics getting into it with Saucy Santana, and he was crying over the fact that he couldn't call Saucy the F word.
Yeah,
Like, he was
even though
literally
Saucy
crying. He's
Santana
like,
threatened to
if
sexually
I say what I
assault
want
him.
to say, I'm gonna get canceled or lose everything. He's just like tears rolling down his eye. He's just like, just say it.
Yeah.
Just call him.
Well, it's crazy because it's like, oh, Saucy Santana can say he wants to sexually assault academics, but academics can't call him a fag, which is like, what kind of shit are we in now?
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I feel like, New York likes the idea of like, oh, we're the tough kids. They're not the tough guys anymore, dude. Everyone's a
it's all
pussy.
gentrified and shit. You got, what did Michael Chase say? He said now Brooklyn has a bunch of pit bulls and sweaters and stuff. Like, the fuck? Pit bull used to be a scary dog, and now got these niggas in sweaters getting walked by white women that drink fucking cold pressed juice every morning, and they spend $12 on the small. It don't make any sense. I don't know.
Wasn't nice to be back in Jersey, though.
It was nice to be back. Is Jersey still Jersey?
Dude, Jersey will never be woke as long as Italian men continue to speak their minds.
Hell yeah.
They don't give a
Hell
fuck.
yeah.
Dude, I almost fought some guy, though, because
really?
we went to a bagel stop, and we were
Nothing like
getting
getting in a fight at a bagel shop.
Well,
in
this is what
Jersey.
they said. He said something so offensive to me. He looked at me after I made my order, and he goes, "Where are you from?" I said, "Here, motherfucker. I'm from Jersey." Don't you fucking say that shit again. Where are you from? Fuck you. Where are you from? Roselle?
That's crazy.
Dude, I don't know. It was, that really did piss me off.
Yeah, you got to question where you were from in
Yeah,
your own city.
in my own-
Oh,
yeah.
Where I'm
shit.
from, bitch.
So I just went in and
crazy.
took my tip right back out of the jar.
Yo.
I was the dude behind the cash register.
Yeah, it was a cash register.
Every time I'm in Jersey or New York, the fucking Dominicans get mad at me because I'm not Dominican.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they be speaking mad Spanish to me, and I'm like, bruh, and they're like, you're Dominican. You don't understand Spanish? Nigga, I'm not Dominican. But, okay.
Jordan goes, no, I'm black. I'm
No,
not
I'm just a
Dominican."
black dude. I know Dominican. I black.
Well, they probably thought you were Dominican because they heard you say the N-word. And Dominicans love that. Dominicans are like, I'm not black, but I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah.
Dominicans are black.
Of course
Them
they're black.
niggas are black. They're
Do you know
black.
the difference between the Dominican Republic and Haiti? Fucking Barton Springs.
Yeah, exactly.
One river. Okay, that's it.
A body of water
Yeah.
that is swimmable.
Yeah, shout out to Haiti and the people in Haiti going through it.
What? Is it something new
Oh yeah,
happen? Or is
the
Just
dude's
the
eating
same
flesh
shit as-
allegedly.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's happening.
That was
I
kind of
think
funny
that's-
though. I don't know. I love all these conspiracies on the internet.
Are eating each other.
Yes.
These racist sons of bitches.
They're saying there's flesh-eating Haitians out there. And they're just eating humans.
And think it's a nigga named barbecuing up niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's so
It's
funny.
great. And I'm like, damn, they're getting down like that in Haiti.
Did you know in Haiti, in order to be a citizen, you have to be black? It says it in the Constitution.
That's great.
That's wonderful.
They say not all black people are Haitians, but all Haitians are black.
All black.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I know Haitians
with the
in
world
It's
is
just
done to
if
Haiti,
only the
though.
country wasn't in complete shambles.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Which, I mean, that's other countries doing too. The U.S., France fucked them up. So
Well, the problem is Haiti had the only successful slave revolution of all time, ever.
Yeah. We
I
came
did know
close.
about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess
we came close as far
it's
as
easier because they were fucking up French people.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
is that really that difficult?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, little short-ass Frenchies. Some NBA player said this is kind of, it has to do with France a little bit, but he said he doesn't date American women because they remind him too much of NBA YoungBoy, and they're too masculine in America. But French women, they're soft and they're French.
Let's be honest. You're gonna marry a French girl, Jordan. I can tell you want
somebody. I want non-America. I don't
You
know.
said-
I'm here for the.
Is your girl an import? You said she grew up in Japan.
she's black.
Yeah, but what is her
military
culturally?
family, but,
Culturally,
like, she grew up in Germany and Japan. So like,
but does she act American or does she act European?
probably more European. Like she'll
good.
She'll look at some American culture and be like, "You niggas," just and I'll be like, "You're just like us. Shut up." But yeah, she's more like foreign to.
Yeah, but you'll look at some American culture and be like, "You niggas."
Yeah,
Y'all niggas are tripping.
I'm allowed to.
Dude, oh my God! Over the weekend, me and my girl watched Mad Max because she's from Australia.
Fury Road?
And
I
she
love
goes,
that movie.
she showed me. She goes, "Look, this is where I'm from." I'm like, "This better not be where the fuck you're from. Otherwise, we're not going." Okay?
She got to get water from a Morton Joe. And shit.
Yeah.
Witness me.
Yeah.
Mediocre.
Yeah. I don't know, man. American girls just aren't it.
Yeah. What do you think it is about American girls that make them?
I just think you
not
gotta
it?
find the right one.
No. Bro, for Valentine's Day, I picked up this Ethiopian, Israeli Jewish girl in an ice truck.
Oh, she's back? Oh, no.
Yeah, she came back.
Okay.
Picked her up in an ice truck, one of the ice trucks, and she was like, "I feel safe. You must be rich." I was like, that's some fucking non-American shit to say. Because if I would have picked up an American girl in an ice truck, she'd have been like, "What the fuck are you doing? Oh my God, this nigga picked me up in a fucking ice truck."
And
she was like,
cool as shit.
She
She was like, "You have 2,000 pounds of ice on this truck. You are a rich man." And I was like, "Hell yeah.
That's because
Let's
the Ethiopian
respect."
chick don't know no better, dog.
That's why you get non-Americans, bro.
How did you get this big truck? This truck is big.
Yeah.
We have all the ice we need in the world.
Exactly, bro.
I got
There's
a
a
question.
difference.
I have a question about black culture. This is something I've noticed, and I don't know why, but specifically, I feel like the darker skinned black you are, the more over the top your engagement proposal has to be. You ever notice that?
Engagement proposal.
Like whenever you see like African people or like just super dark black people, and then they're like going to propose to their girlfriend, there's always like this elaborate ploy. Like there's a huge wall that they had built that said like, "Will you marry me?" There's 20 photographers. Her whole family's there.
That's because black Americans, we had our fucking priorities fucked up in certain ways sometimes, especially when it comes to fucking love and relationships and stuff. And it's like there's a certain expectation, and I blame the fucking internet for most of the shit. It's like there's certain expectations where like, you know, the dude like has to go fucking all in and damn near go in debt just to propose or some shit, or you know, we gotta fucking like just do the utmost outrageous, most outlandish shit just to like profess our love, when it's like that's really not what it's about at the end of the day. But then there's this expectation where it's like unrealistic expectations too, where it's like it seems like black American women, they're like, this nigga has to make 6 figures and be fucking 6'4" and have to like, I can't pay for anything. And
I think that's women in general.
No, it's not.
I don't think
no,
so.
It's
I
not.
think it's more black
no,
girls
it's
than
not.
it is.
I think
Bro,
that's
it's
women in general. I don't think black women are necessarily the 6 figures and up type.
No,
of
I'm
women.
not saying that, but I do think that black women require more of like a a thing when you propose. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like your basic Irish girl was just like, you know, you opened a can of dip and there's a ring in the middle, and she's like, oh my God, you know? I don't know. Like, whenever you see videos online where it's like,
I'll go with you about that, but yeah, my girl is not culturally black.
That's
So
because you got fucking
that's
import,
like,
baby. I got an import, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
she's black,
ever?
But she grew up out of it.
Have you ever like dated a chick from Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's black girls from Houston. They're just like, yo, the expectation that you have of me is not fucking realistic.
I don't
It's
go for
this
these type of women,
Americanized. Yeah,
Jordan.
no. It's
I don't
the
go for these
American.
type of
It's
women.
the Americanized fucking like. And you see the shit on fucking Instagram every single day where it's like, this is like, you know, the only like, this is the bare minimum that a man has to do for me, and it's like you're crazy.
Yeah.
But that's also like the expectation of the dude. If you go into the relationship or whatever the fuck it is with certain expectations of like, I'm not this type of nigga that's gonna buy you flowers every week or do this type of shit, but I will provide in certain ways. You know, it's all about the expectations. Like, you know. Hey.
No, I agree. I just think that like whenever I see videos of like a girl will pull out her phone and be like, this motherfucker's bringing me to Chick-fil-A on our first date.
Yeah.
It's always a black girl that's doing it. And maybe it's because white women will just sit there quietly thinking,
Bro,
I'm
yeah,
never
the
going to bring him
the
out
whole
again.
fucking the whole Cheesecake Factory shit that was going on. That was all black women online, all black American women online, talking shit about, I can't believe this motherfucker took me to cheesecake. What the fuck? It's like, yo, I'm one of those people where it's like, my time is outrageously precious, and I don't just allow anybody to get my time. So in my brain, I'm like, yo, just the fact that I like stopped my day to do something like out of my way for you, and it's like, oh, just because I took you to Cheesecake Factory is not good enough, I'm a bum ass nigga now. Get the fuck out of here.
But honestly, if you went
I'm gonna get a chick from a war-stricken country and pick her up in an ice truck, and she'd be like, I'm safe now. This nigga is rich, and he takes care of me, and he cares about me.
Well, the thing, Jordan, if
crazy
she took
to me.
you out on a date and she brought you to cheesecake, you'd be like, fuck
I'd
yeah.
be like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Bro, if she like just got me a pizza or some shit, I'm like, hell yeah, shorty's a queen, bro. She got me pizza and beer, nigga. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Cause it's like it's all right. Are you appreciative of the effort that I'm putting out? Or are you just appreciative of how much money I spent on this, the quality of something I'm giving you? Because it's like you can make the quality of something better just from like for example, a chick that you like or whatever, right? And she just takes you to like a pizza shop, but it's like just the fact that damn, I'm getting to spend this time with her that makes the quality go up and shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, hey, shorty, like, we barely know each other. I want to take you on a date. Like, I don't want to take you to like a Perry Steakhouse yet, but like, you know, I'm not gonna take you to McDonald's. Like, I'll take you to an in-between Cheesecake Factory. Oh my God, you fucking took me to Cheesecake Factory and paid for my motherfucking meal or whatever. Get the fuck out of here.
I think cheesecake is a perfect location for a first date.
Fuck out of here.
It's like nice enough, but it's not gonna break the bank, and it's like good food, a lot of options. Have you seen the fucking menu, dude?
Women from war-stricken countries, bro, they're so appreciative of so much stuff.
I also say we also live in an
They're
age
used to
where women are
fucking alarms going off on a day-to-day basis to go into a war shelter. Yeah. She's not going to complain about going to fucking Cheesecake Factory.
I'll give you my sister's perspective about this because we had this conversation about the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
And she used like Chili's as an example. Like, we live in an age where like women are like successful enough to like take care of themselves now, and like my sister's like, if a dude wanted to take me out to Chili's on the first date, it's like I can go get Chili's anytime I want to. Like, that's not a special occasion.
All right, what's
the purpose of a first date? It's not to woo her. I thought it's to get to know each other.
I mean, I guess it just
I'm not trying to
like,
woo you. I'm trying to see if I want to spend time with you.
Some people want to impress on the first date.
Yeah, but I guess that's not what I find impressive, because the idea is like you're just trying to see if this would work as a long-term relationship, and that doesn't stand up long-term. Like, you can go to a nice restaurant every night with someone that you don't get along with, and it's like, you know?
I feel like it's the effort of shit. It's like, hey, shorty, if I'm like, all right, first date, let's go to a park and get some charcuterie and wine. And she's like, oh my God, you took me to yeah, but there's really been chicks like, the fuck I look like going to the park and eating charcuterie and wine with you on the first date. It's like,
all right,
damn.
bitch, bye-bye.
All right.
Dude, can I tell you, okay,
the fuck?
This is embarrassing as hell.
I got fig jam, baby. I got fig jam and you're not appreciative of that shit? Get the fuck out of here.
When I was in high school, I didn't have any money, so all the first dates I would go on, I would try to make them really interesting. And interrupt me if I've ever told you this, but I brought this one girl out who was like real pretty. And I was trying to think of a fun date, and I was like, I know what, we'll prank one of my friends. So
that's a crazy first date. That's awesome.
It sounds fun, right?
Yeah.
The execution, horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. I thought the best prank that we could do I bought like a bunch of plastic knives and forks, and I wanted to stick them in his front lawn, like hundreds of them, so he'd have to go and just start pulling these out. The only thing was, the date was in mid-January in New Jersey, so the ground was frozen. And I just kept trying to push these like plastic forks in, and then she's like hating the date. She's like, "This sucks." And then my friend opens the door and he goes, "Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm trying to impress this girl." And then I was like, "Quick, run. He sees us." And I'm running back to the car, and she's like, "I'm not going to run." And she just like slowly walks back to the car, gets in. And I was like, "That was fun, right?" And she goes, "Take me home."
Take me home now.
Great.
Well, that's a wild first date in general.
Yeah.
Let's go prank my friend.
I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, like if you would have threw teepees, the teepee would have been great. But.
Dude, high school, I was the king of going on like cool first dates. I brought one girl to a shooting range. That's a fun date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to know how good of a shot she was, you know.
Oh, girl, you missed everything. We
case
can say
Yeah,
together.
exactly.
You ain't hit the target one damn time. We can stay together for sure.
You couldn't hit water if you fell out of a boat.
What if she was like a marksman?
Oh, just doing it to fuck with me?
Yeah. No, I'm just like every shot was like bullseye.
Yeah. Dude, well, I mean, I've definitely
You're like looking
broken
over
up
at
with
her like,
girls.
"Oh, you suck at this," and she's like, "Hee hee, ping, ping, ping."
Yeah.
Yeah, I've broken up with girls because like their dads were big.
She's like,
I feel that.
Jimmy looks at her. You missed every shot. Look closer, and it's like
It's just one. She's literally Will Smith from Suicide Squad. Yeah, I went to pick up this one girl in high school, and her dad answered the door. Her dad's like 350 pounds, and he shook my hand, and it was like shaking like a catcher's mitt, just so fucking big. And he's like, "You here to pick up my daughter?" I was like, "Nope." I just turned left.
Why did you?
You're like, "No, I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
I said, "Hello, sir."
I'm trying to teach you about my Lord and Savior Jehovah."
Yeah.
So you're just like, I don't want that
I
conversation.
don't want it. I know. But guess what? Like a month and a half later, that dude got arrested for a DUI, and they found a rocket launcher in his back seat.
Oh,
so
geez, so you-
who's dumb now? I fucking made the right choice.
Yeah.
There's not.
God damn it, Jimmy! Your girlfriend's dad blew up the garage.
It's not a concealed carry license for rocket launchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would have killed you if you broke up with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one chick I did. It was one that beat me up. I remember prior to getting beat up, like so her dad really wasn't there, and her dad was pretty a dick to her or whatever as kids, and was pretty abusive to her and her mom. And then like I remember like talking to him on the phone one time when we were supposed to meet. He's like, "You better take care of your daughter." In the back of my daughter, in the back of my brain, I was like, "Nigga, you didn't take care of your own daughter, nigga. Fuck you. How the fuck you gonna tell me about this when she's telling me that you were like not even there emotionally ever, nigga? Fuck you."
It's kind of horrible to think. I mean, this is my first thought, right? You said this is the girl that used to beat you up.
Yeah.
Is the dad like the final boss?
Like, I know, right?
like your girl was baby Donkey Kong, and then the dad's like the big one, and you just work it up.
She's got a
Fight this
brother
nigga.
and a sister.
Or like you're like I don't know, who's like a boxer that I don't know.
This one chick I dated in college, her brother was in prison, and she was like, "Yeah, my brother's rule is anybody that I date, they either have to fight me or fuck me." And I'm like, this is not gonna last.
What?
Yeah, so this chick I dated from Houston, she had a brother in prison, and his rule for dating his sister was like, your boyfriends either have to fight me or fuck me. And I was like, we're breaking up. That's that's a crazy thing to say. She just said it so nonchalantly and normal.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, your brother obviously is like, no,
I was
nigga.
like, I'll be like, yo, is he still in prison?
Yeah, he's still in prison. And she was like, yeah, he gets out in like a few years though. And I was like, nah, I'm good. This is not gonna work. You told me I either have to fight your brother or fuck your brother to be with you. That's
See
psychotic.
what kind of mindset he has in prison. This fucking
He gets out of
boy.
prison. He immediately puts on glasses. He goes, "You wouldn't hit a man in glasses, would you?" And then he just backs it up. He wants to get fucked.
Yeah.
No, fucking women from Third Ward
insane.
Houston, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, bro. American women are insane. They're fucking crazy.
They are a lot.
No, he's insane.
No, she's insane for just being so nonchalantly like telling me that, like, yeah, you either got to fight my brother or fuck him to be with me. What the fuck?
I think
Who says that?
I think for the most part, American women are a bit too much. But I think that there are certain states that you're like, okay, I'm fine with that state. You know what I mean?
What state?
Like Texas. I like a Texas woman, you know?
Yeah.
Or,
Being from Texas, man, I love Texas women. I love Texas women. Love them. They're great. But like, woo, no, I'm cool. They're just they're just crazy. Like, because Texas naturally, we're just a crazy state. And so it's like naturally the whole community, if you're from here, born and raised in Texas, you're like, you got a touch of the Texasism,
The crazy,
the Textism or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's insanity because we're like the South is crazy. The South in the United States is just known for being crazy, and Texas are like really crazy. And the women, all the women from Texas I've dated have been pretty fucking nuts, which I love. But then I'm like, I can't stay that long term.
Which state do you think lives up to reputation?
Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida.
Texas does too, though. For
Texas
sure.
definitely lives up to the reputation.
I think Jersey does.
I think California lives up to the reputation as being a bunch of fucking punk ass bitches.
A bunch of bitches.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking punk ass hoes. Yeah.
And based off like New York is like the opposite now.
Yeah, New York, dude.
They used to be
they're
tough.
Or I guess they're just still
pussies.
assholes, but they're also just pussies.
Well, it's just like there's so many people getting offended on behalf of each other. And it's like, oh my God, I've met a black guy once. You can't say anything. It was like, I don't know. Yeah. It's annoying. And I hate the way it sounds when you bitch and complain about like people taking things too seriously because it's hack and it's tired, but like it's true.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Austin, Austin has a reputation as being nothing but edgelords in all the other comedy scenes.
I mean, there are a bunch of edgelords here.
I think there's 4, and I think they're all loud. But I think for the most part, like I'm saying working comics, not open mics, working comics.
I think...
Edgelords? What do you mean by it? Like...
They're just saying offensive things for the sake of being offensive, shock value.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of motherfuckers.
I think a lot of people classify Kill Tony as that, though.
It is that.
Yeah. Kill Tony is definitely that.
And it's extremely loud.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that kind of make it on Kill Tony are kind of lean in that direction.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm like, the people that we hang out with, I don't feel like are ever making offensive jokes for the sake of it.
No, none of my comedian homies out here are like, but it's like I'm not even attracted to that type of comedy anyway. My energy in comedy is nothing like that. All my shit is just silly, positive shit, honestly. And
I realize mine's pretty gay and pretty dirty.
My comedy pretty fucking gay.
I got put on
pretty
a show.
Fucking dark.
It was an all queer show, and they're like, "Are you queer?" And I was like, "Yeah, big time."
Obviously, that's why I'm here.
They're like, "You're gay," and I'm like, "Love penis." They're like, "What about that wedding ring?" And I was like, "Well, she got me too early. I hadn't become myself yet."
She beard.
She makes me feel comfortable within my queerness. You can just say you're like what, pansexual? That's like
I fuck everything.
You fuck everybody.
Yeah, it's so easy to get around that.
Yeah,
now.
it's super easy to get around it. You could just say you're what is it, demisexual? That's another one. I don't know what that means.
Do you know what heteroflexible is? Heteroflexible is hilarious. That means that you're straight, but you let guys suck your dick.
Heteroflexible.
Like, yeah, little guy suck my dick.
Flexible. Okay.
Yeah, I'm flexible,
Yeah, I'm flexible.
As long as I'm getting my dick sucked, I'm okay with anything.
No further, no less.
What they say on fucking Harold and Kumar, he goes, I think it's pretty gay that you're sucking my dick. Matter of fact, it makes me feel disgusted. But it's not gay that I'm getting my dick sucked by you. It's time for a cock meat sandwich.
Why do you niggas is gay?
It's a lot of sexualities now. Now it's like they really like expanded the spectrum because it used to just be like gay, not gay. Now it's like everybody has a sexuality.
Yeah, now it's like
yeah,
gay, not gay.
Even like not being
gay.
Even not being sexual is like a sexuality now. Asexual, right?
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's like I don't even have sex. I'm not attracted to anybody. I'm the fucking LGBTQ.
And they're like,
hey,
come along.
Yeah. What's intersex?
So
intersex is when you're both man and a woman. You have both genitalia.
That's real.
It's real, yeah.
Oh,
Like
shit.
what happens is when
That's
you're,
usually when they when people bring up like anti-trans stuff, they use intersex as their argument.
which is
for-
ridiculous because there's so few intersex people in the world.
Yeah.
But basically, when you are like an embryo and you're growing, you're a blank slate, so you don't know whether you're a man
Oh,
or a
okay.
woman. And then once you start getting that androgen, which is like a hormone that'll make your balls drop and they'll give you some hair on your face and all that kind of stuff, that's when you become a man. But a lot of people, they don't, like, their body doesn't react well or doesn't create androgen, so their balls never descend. So they have a pussy. Excuse me, they have a pussy, but then they have testicles up
Have a
inside their
vagina
body.
And they have testicles inside the vagina.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Mhm.
a
Learn
lot of
something
times
new
it's like
every
the
day.
doctor making the decision of like, all right,
I was in the doctor's like,
which one's gonna be?
Yeah. Are you gonna dunk or?
Which is really funny because I feel like making it into a man is like, you're going to have a harder life. You know what I mean?
I remember there was a video that came out last year. It was a trans man who was like crying on Instagram. He was like, I didn't know it was this hard to be a man. Like,
Yeah.
I walk across the street and people fucking speed up when they see me walking behind them. Nobody asks me how my feelings are. And I'm like, oh, this is phase 1 of being a man.
Mm-hmm.
tried to holler at a chick and she maced me or something.
Wait until you never hear "I love you" from your father, but you hear your little sister get told "I love you" all the time.
It's hard to be a man, but some men fuck it up for other men.
Yeah, of
Oh yeah,
course.
not some men.
Yeah,
a lot of men fuck it up for other
I
men
was-
by saying stupid shit
I
and
was
doing
driving up
stupid
here
shit.
and I see this. I was at a red light and I see this like very attractive white girl, blonde hair, like traditionally attractive, beautiful white girl, and pretty much like turn heads, look, oh shit, looks really good, very skinny. And then there's a black dude who, like, I don't know if he was homeless or not, but he had like a trash bag over his lap, right?
It's probably the sign of being homeless.
Yeah. I couldn't tell or not because he had on like full clothes. He didn't look homeless, but he had like a trash bag, and so he's standing there, and like I'm at the red light, and he's crossing this way, so he should be walking, but he sees this white girl, and he's not walking anywhere. He's just looking at her like, man,
Oh, God damn it.
this
Oh.
is my type. And she's on her phone, and like she sees him, and her hand is kind of like shaking because she knows she's gonna have to confront this strange black man, and he just is not moving like he's supposed to. Like he's facing this way, but his face is that way.
The nigga was definitely
And
homeless.
and then our light turned green, and he's still standing there, and then he finally turns fully towards her. And I didn't see the rest of the interaction, but I hope she got away from that nigga. I was like, that. Oh man, that's crazy.
No, because there's a lot of fucking weird ass dudes that don't know how to like be appropriately social.
Like
with
that's not
women.
the type of chick you holler at with a trash bag over your head.
No, you don't holler at any
Not at
chick with a
all.
trash bag over you, nigga. What
Actually,
the fuck?
there is one woman that you would holler at. Someone that just has all this shit hanging in her hands. God damn, if only I had a trash bag.
Yeah, hey, you need me to take that off your hands?
Yeah, I mean, dudes suck, I think, but it is, I think, I don't know if it's more difficult. There's a lot of things that are difficult about being a woman.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the thing is, for the most part, women get more, like, empathy than men do.
Oh yeah, we don't get any empathy. Feelings, nigga. You're sad. Who gives a fuck? You're a man. Grow the fuck up. Like,
Do you know who I
that's
think
true.
gets the least amount of empathy?
Fucking dwarves. I'm just kidding. I was just saying.
Interesting.
I was just saying stuff, but yeah, dwarves don't really get empathy.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, have you ever seen a beautiful homeless woman?
Yeah, bro. You go to Portland, Oregon, bro. They're just
But I see a beautiful homeless
it's
woman, I'm like, what the
flabbergasting,
fuck did
yeah.
you do?
yeah.
You'd have a man save you out of this?
Yeah.
Like,
When I see beautiful homeless women, I'm like, I can save you. Let me save you. Yeah. Yeah, Portland, Oregon, some of the most gorgeous homeless women on the planet. It makes no sense. You're like, damn, you are fine as hell. And you're
Yeah.
like, probably about to go smoke some crack. I don't know. It's scary.
All the
Feel bad for
homeless
you,
women
Queen.
I've seen out here I would never approach.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. The ones in Austin, they're a different breed.
Yeah.
They're usually walking around barefoot on 6th Street screaming and stuff.
The diaper lady.
The diaper lady, she's always out there playing in her
Oh,
monkey,
God.
which is like, ugh. Yeah. And then you got there's that one bald-headed black lady that's always like screaming at people and follows people.
Yeah.
I've had to tell her probably like 5 or 6 times, do not follow me. Stop following me, lady. Leave me
Yeah.
the fuck alone. Yeah. But the homeless people in Austin, they're a different breed. The dudes be like in shape and swole and stuff, and then the women be bald and wearing diapers and scratching on their monkey.
I didn't even see any
public.
homeless people in New York. Like, I don't remember seeing
Really?
a single one. Yeah.
They got rid of them?
Yeah, I guess so.
Damn, I wonder where they probably sent them to like Philly or some shit.
Yeah, and they'll blend in.
Yeah, that's what that's why there's so many homeless people in Austin and other cities in Texas. They fucking they put them on.
Hop in? Yeah, we'll hop off.
They put them on buses and send them to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to send us off?
Send us off. Great
this
podcast.
Has been Two Niggas in a Pod, Two Nap. We are here in the Creek in the Cave studio. I have been one of your hosts, Daniel West, Sir D West.
I have been your other host, Jordan McDonald, not Drake. Kendrick Gang over here. But I did feel sentiments whenever Drake got called white boy by Rick Ross, and
that shit hurt.
I know that shit. I know that shit hurt me, so I know it hurt Drake. Jordan McDonald over here, other host of Two Niggas in the Pod, greatest motherfucking podcast in the world, and per usual over there we got motherfucking Jimmy Clifford. Send pictures of hole. Follow us at Two Show, 2NAPSHOW. Pushy, the film is in Sketchfest this weekend during Moon Tower Comedy Festival, which is pretty fucking awesome. We plan on winning everything because, nigga, why not? We're fucking winners over here. Don't do cocaine. It's not good for you. And I don't know, nigga.